If you want your lifestyle to be overwhelmed, resentful, pissed off, angry, because you have to follow the kids around and put their toys away, or you have to follow your partner away and put the freaking shoes where they go, or you have to be the problem solver, great. That's your choice. If you want your lifestyle to look a little calmer, a little hopeful,
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
it's an on-board home team.
What is going on, L&M family? I'm like super excited because I get to interview a super awesome friend of mine that, man, we connected way back when like Clubhouse was a thing. She is the founder of Hopeful Simplicity. She helps busy women organize their spaces and makes organization feel doable with her 3S method, which, of course, we're going to learn a little bit about this 3S method. My friend's name is Melissa Stecher, who is the coolest person that I get to hang out with on the regular. And I'm sure you're going to fall in love with her. But before we get to learn more about that, if this is your first time here, you're listening to the Learnings and Missteps podcast, where amazing people just like you tell us how they are sharing their gifts and talents to leave this world better than they found it. I'm Jesse, your selfish servant, and we about to get to know Miss Melissa. Miss Melissa, how you doing, my sister?
We did it. We're here. I'm so excited.
Me too. Me too. Especially we got time zones crossed up and we rescheduling, but the stars have aligned, and here we are. So the world wants to know, Melissa, what is this 3S method?
It is, it's the method I created for, okay, so it's the method I created because busy moms like me, I can walk into a room and be like, sure, I'm going to declutter. That's it. But the 3S method tells you exactly what to do. So it's a
Mm.
method that simplifies the decluttering process. It simplifies the organizing process, but it hones into that really key factor of sustaining an organized life. And I think too often it's overwhelming. It's too much. Moms have decision fatigue and brain like I don't even know 90% of the time. So I needed something to tell me exactly what to do. I don't want to make another decision. I don't want to have to figure it out. And if I'm going to pull out my phone to figure it out, I'd much rather watch people hurt themselves or people fall downstairs or cute puppies. Yeah. And that's what the 3S method is. It's an organizing solution system method for busy moms to make it simplified.
Okay, so here's what I think I'm hearing, because I don't have a problem with disorganized space at all. But what I'm hearing is some people walk into a space and it's just, it's not organized. And so then the question or angst and irritation and anxiety starts building because it's like, where do I start? And the 3S method, there's levels or layers in terms of how to start and then the next step and then how to keep things organized because that's the issue, right? Is nothing ever just stays organized. Am I reading it right?
Yeah, the sustainability part. So the 3S method, it's simplify, sustain.
Okay.
Three F's in the method. And the sustainable part, it takes that delusion that we have of ourselves as organizing as a one size fits all, but also, well, I got organized, it'll stay that way. But hi, we're living real lives. Things are always coming in, things are always going out. We're going through phases and seasons of existence. So we need to just stop pretending once we get it done, it'll be done because it's just not reality.
Okay, so what keeps us from just leaving it as it is? Why
Well,
does it have to be organized?
hang on, I'm channeling my appropriate wording for this because moms are the central hubs of most homes, right? I'm not
Okay.
littling dads. I'm not saying men don't do that. I'm whatever. But when do I have an appointment? Is my uniform clean? Have you seen my keys? Do we pack the lunches? Who's the kid's teacher? No, us mom. And
Mm,
so if we are stressed out by all the decisions we're already making. And then we have clutter sitting around. That's a layer of visual overwhelm that we already don't know. So visual clutter leads to mental clutter. We don't
Okay.
have room for any more crap in our heads. So if the house is organized, if the house is calm, it's one thing taken away out of our overload, out of our overwhelm. And then maybe, hopefully, one step closer to a little less stressed and a little less resentful and a lot less angry.
Okay, I like that. I can get on board with that. Now, so this method, is this something that you go hiking in the Himalayas and find ancient transcript of the 3S method, or is how did you come across this way of organizing and sustaining the organized space?
That would be dope, wouldn't it? Like
Yeah.
long past where the Moanas of the next generation are going into some cave, bang on a boat thing, and then 3S method just happens to chime out. That would be so dope. I won't be here for it, but that's okay. So I think part of it stemmed from, it's really broken down. I think it's chapter 5 of the first book of the why. Why do you have to declutter? Okay, but why do you have to know what to declutter? Okay, but why do you have to organize? Okay, but what do you organize? And I'm like, I don't know. And then I read this really neat book by my friend Jesse. I don't have my plumber's edition anymore, but I do have a newer edition. And he talks about methods and breaks it down and gives me things to step in. So honing the 5S thing, I think it's 5S.
Yeah.
And then I need something simplified like that. What would make sense to me?
Ah.
Assuming the world starts and stops just like I think, right? So I need clarity. And I will ask the questions until I am blue and purple in the face. I will,
Oh yeah.
because I need to understand. And if I don't understand, that means maybe someone else doesn't understand.
Yes.
So that's kind of how that came about, is why. Okay, but why? Okay, but why? Okay, but more. And then
Yeah.
I got it as simplified as I could get it simplified.
Yes. Okay, and so now you got the 3S method, you're helping busy women, moms, like women, all of the above, organize their spaces. You have hopeful simplicity, you have a community. Like, was this your vision as a young lady when you were roller skating? I want to help people organize. No?
No, my vision was I was going to do Disney voiceovers and sing a lot.
Oh, okay. I like that.
And here we are. No, it actually, so this came about even before Hopeful Simplicity did. I rebranded when organizing kind of took over the business. It started with cleaning products and homemade products, and I need to not have to hold my breath when cleaning. That kind of manifested and shifted and rebranded into an organizing business because I came to the realization that cleaning was just part of it. That's just the last part and the minor detail
Yeah.
of it. That's over the decade, it kind of became this, it's an organizing business.
Yeah.
It was never a childhood thing. And I was one of those kids that had a path from the door to the bed.
Yes. Me too.
Yeah, I am still some of those. Sometimes like that looks like effort.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, so you mentioned that like the business started off. I think there's an important point here because I know we've got a lot of L&M family members out there that are like side hustling or trying to launch an idea. So it started off with like it sounded like household cleaning products, homemade cleaning methods, and then it turned into what is now 3S method and organization. So here's the question: how hard was it for you to like let go of what you originally thought it needed to be and transition to what it is now?
It was more emotional than I thought it would be
Ah,
because I had products in shops here locally. I did fairs and festivals and winter markets and things like that. Now, the introvert in me was like, woo, stay home. But the business part of me is, but I can help people and I
mm,
can talk to people and I can, and then, a pandemic hit and I'm like,
that's gone.
that's
Uh-oh.
done.
Yep.
Forget that. And so that, I think the pandemic personally helped me release it by
Oh,
force instead of have to. And then a friend came to visit before social distancing, and I happened to be living with somebody, and we had a couple kids staying with us, and we were meal planning and meal prepping, and we were doing it together.
we want to do the L&M family member shout out. And this one goes out to Mr. Clyde. Mr. Clyde sent this. He says, I'm juggling construction work, coaching, and family. And this helped me calm the chaos in my head. And what's he talking about? He's talking about the self first time mastery workshop. So first, Clyde, thank you for like taking the time to sign up and then coming to the session and contributing. And I'm super happy that it contributed to you in a big way. And folks, for the rest of you out there that are listening, if you don't know, I got to tell you, I love attention. I love knowing that you're out there. So send me a comment, leave a review, do the stars, all of the things, because it gives me an opportunity to shout you out again in the future.
Because
Okay.
I'm kind of a lot, right? Like, I'm like, I'm not doing this or nobody's eating. Like, we're doing this or I don't care. And she asked me later, she's like, but how did you do that?
Mhm.
I'm like, how did I do what? She's, you guys communicated. He looked at the list, you looked at the list, you looked in the pantry, he looked in the fridge, you made it all work in this plan for the week. How did you do that? And then I was just like, oh,
Mhm.
this is beyond products. This is a lifestyle choice. This is a home management option. This is beyond who runs the vacuum. And that really opened up my eyes to rebrand in a way and reformat the business to better serve what really needs to happen. You can go to the supermarket and buy cleaning product. It may or may not make you sneeze. You may or may not like the smell, but until you can embrace a lifestyle that actually fits,
Yeah.
that's the difference. So
So, and you're saying lifestyle, what I'm hearing when you say a lifestyle that fits, what I'm hearing is like a method or a thinking mental models that help do the organization as a singular individual or as with roommates, with a husband, with kids, like all of the above. Is that what I'm hearing?
it's so when I say lifestyle, I mean, what do you want the style of your life to be? If
Mhm.
you share a house, people are going to be in it.
Yes.
It is what it is. So if you want your lifestyle to be overwhelmed, resentful, pissed off, angry, because you have to follow the kids around and put their toys away, or you have to follow your partner away and put the freaking shoes where they go, or you have to be the problem solver, great. That's your choice. If you want your lifestyle to look a little calmer, a little hopeful,
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
it's an onboard home team, home office, even situation, because you don't want to carry that to the office. You don't want to get home from the office and be like, no, I'm not going in there.
Right.
So that's what I mean by lifestyle. It's no different than our family's going to eat healthier. So we're going to cook meals that we all like. We're all going to do this. It's no different. It's just a new way of thinking about it.
Yeah. Okay. Now, in the line of style, lifestyle, I've seen some of your posts on the Instagram and on the LinkedIn because you're active. And I remember seeing some post about organizational styles. What is that?
That is knowing you. You're selfish, you love you, who doesn't? I do. It's knowing what works best for you. So there's four styles generally, and you'll hear it across different organizing people, right?
Yeah.
Pick the one that fits your flavor, but it's knowing visual, non-visual. My office setup, I love these things, so they're visually out. The
Yeah.
things I don't love are non-visually set up. You know what you don't see? You don't see a whole bunch of paper. You don't see a whole bunch of notebooks. You don't see all my office supplies, all my files. All of those are non-visual setups. Same
God.
with macro and micro. I live with a 17-year-old boy. There is no way in 40 flipping universe am I going to get him to open a container, even if it take the lid off, put something in it, and put the lid back? It's never going to happen. I know this because it is his organizing style. If it's not put away hard and fast, it's not getting put away like mom wants it.
Mm.
So the spaces we share, the living room, the kitchen, the bathroom, are very set up for one step put away, which is a macro organizing system. My office, my sock drawer, my closet, set up how I need it to be, a very micro system, which is a one step finding thing. If I have to look for it, dig for it, or search for it, I am pissed off.
Mm,
About to be stressed out by the time I've even find the shirt I want to wear in the morning.
yes, I feel that in all kinds of ways because I'm similarly like I know where I put things. I example when I go visit my mom. Sometimes I typically leave my keys in my pocket, but sometimes I'll take them out to unlock the door or whatever. And if they're not in my pocket, it's oh shit. That's where they go. Or when I'm home, I put them on the thing. I live alone, so nobody moves my stuff. But I've lived with other people, and when they move things from where I put them, like that is not okay. That is
Mhm.
a problem.
But it's also important to know what's going to work for the space people you're sharing things with, right? I know I can have the best system in place, but if it's not going to work for him, it's not the right system, right? So if it's a shared space, all the movies and DVDs and video games could be color coordinated, organized by how you play it, who plays it, all the things. It's never going to put back by that. So I have to set it up for the least argumentative situation. So if you're organizing with more than one person, we always lean for visual organizing. So
Okay.
the pantry door might be solid, but you're going to open the pantry door, all the clear containers are inside. So you can see exactly what's in there
Yep.
when you need it, because it's easier for somebody to see where it goes
Yeah.
instead of find where it goes, because it's not going to happen. And it's the same for macro versus micro. It's easier to take steps away from me and my want to take a lid off, and there's this inside of this where I can just drop stuff, done, right? Put away.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he can't, but I'm saying he's less likely to succeed if I add steps to his process
Yes.
versus take them away from mine. I'm more likely to succeed.
Got it. Okay. So I'm curious, like this micro and macro thing sounds like, I mean, obviously you gave your example where you can function within both methods and maybe there it's appropriate in some cases and not in other cases, depending on the thing. But what's ringing in my head is helping couples or mom and kids stop arguing over dumb shit. Am I?
Yes. Yeah. And I will be the first to admit my way's the right way. Why aren't you just on board?
Yeah.
Has come out of my mouth in more angry tones than I would like. My brain at first cannot, it's like, why can't they just put it where it goes? Just, it, it goes there.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
the? It took me the longest time to let go of that control.
Mm.
Ow! It hurts a little still. But to realize, oh, I put the hurdle at 6 feet and they're only 3.
Hmm.
I've got to stop thinking they're actually going to use 17 beautifully color coordinated labeled toy boxes that are all stackable and how they work in my brain. And Pinterest told me it's perfect. That's cute. Then
Give me a
that's your choice.
bucket.
That's your lifestyle choice, though, right? It can
Yeah.
be Pinterest perfect, but you're choosing to be the one to make it like that every day. And then
Mm.
don't at me when you're like, why can't my kids just?
Yeah.
Because it's not set up for them. They're over here going, you want me to pick up my toys? I need it to be like done.
Give me a bucket. Let me throw all my crap in there. I'm good.
Yeah.
Nice. So, like the community element of your offerings, how much of that is counseling around? You need more control, right? Like, just you need this isn't just about you.
Done. I will say that I have it in multiple places because I think it does. I am not a licensed therapist.
Okay.
I am not. I am kind of an a hole.
Yeah.
And so the community, so we have a couple communities. The monthly membership is really like where I show up. It is not always kind. It's always kind, but sometimes it's got cute. But you said that last month. What are we doing now with the same pile of same excuses? And so that's, I forgot what your question was, but you got me straight. So yeah, no, it's not mental health because that's not, I don't have those letters behind my name.
Yeah.
If you sign up for the monthly membership and join us every month, I'm not the only one that may or may not be like, that's not going to work. That's dumb. Get rid of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Take steps, take action, stop whining. If you want to
Yeah.
whine, there's another number to call.
Yes. Yeah. But I also, on the same side, one of my clients now, she's in the membership group. I absolutely adore her to pieces.
Yeah.
I didn't ask ahead of time to share her name, so I won't. But you've probably seen her in clips. She's left reviews and stuff. And when we first met, I refused to work with her one on one because she was living like a hoarder.
Oh.
There was not getting from room to room safely, more or less. Right? There was step over this, go over that, go over. A couple years later, she reached out. She's, I've gotten the mental help I need. What can we do? And so now I see her every month, and we talk regularly, and we email when she's wants to email. And those are like, I know my boundaries, but if you aren't taking the mental health status to get to workable,
Yeah.
that's well beyond my abilities.
Wow. Okay. So you have an online monthly calls for the community and you do one-on-one coaching.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm really curious about this one-on-one, not because I need it. Like I'm fine with my disaster. I know where everything is. It's good. But I'm just curious, what is that one-on-one? Let me ask it this way. When you decided to do one-on-one coaching, what did you think that was going to look like compared to what it actually looks like?
I thought it would look like, show me your room. Let's shop on Amazon together. Here, put these on. I'll see you next week. What it actually looks like is, and it is probably not the best business financial choice, but it
Sure.
often looks to me going from the first time, okay, I think you need to take a step back and join the monthly group. Now, the monthly group, it's a cheaper option, but when you get a group of women in the various ages and phases of life, so much more can happen.
Ah,
And I think I can't personally relate to my kids are grown and out of the house. Now, I can help you organize that. I have read the books, I've done the homework, I've done all that stuff to help, but there's just an energy, and I don't even know how to explain it. Energy, I think, is the best word that says join us every month.
yeah.
Bonus, save yourself money. And I'm not saying I won't continue to work with people one on one, but I just, mental health, accountability, all of those, you get those from people.
Yeah.
And you
Community.
never know what other
Yeah.
people will be like bringing to the table.
Yeah. You get to kind of pick and choose. Oh, that sounded good. Or, oh, the way you think about it, the way you said it makes sense to me now.
Yeah.
And I can go and run with it. So then the one on one, like, what is the purpose of the one on one? Is it like, do I call you up and you tell my, and I turn my camera around and I say, okay, look at my room, tell me what to do?
Kind of. So the one on one, if we've not worked together, I will vet you beforehand. I run
No.
into that situation like, no. But I will, normally it starts with, show me a space that doesn't make you angry.
Ah.
Show me a space that you think works.
Ah.
And then we talk, oh, I see that junk drawer works for you, Jesse, because you have containers inside, which to me means you're a micro organizer. So your pajama drawer is probably not working because you haven't folded anything, you haven't separated the tops and bottoms, and that's probably why it's leading to frustration.
Got it. So you can diagnose based on show me what works and show me what doesn't. Because
Yeah,
most of us aren't aware or thinking in those frameworks. It's just this is works and this one doesn't. I don't know what the deal is.
yeah. And also, if you're one on one, it's less scary than one on four. Like, I know everyone in the group,
Right.
you might.
Because this is there's like a level, an intense level of vulnerability here for you to be seeing like all my mess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. It's scary to open the front door to a stranger.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you're in a hood and then you're just ready to go. But it can be scary, and especially if you're used to people judging you. I have no judgment.
Yeah.
If I had judgment, we probably wouldn't talk. Honestly, because my face will say it, so I know I'm not going to judge you.
Yeah. 2026 is right around the corner, and I want to help you make this year the year you finally put yourself first. How? With the Self First Framework. There's a full half day webinar that's going to give you the tools and the tactics to plan effectively, to finally make room for yourself in your schedule, and to execute daily so that you can dominate the day. I know 4 hours is a big commitment. So maybe you want a little more intel before you like go all in. And that's perfect because I got a sweet little webinar that you're invited to. There's a link down there in the show notes. Pick the date that works best for you. Sign up for the webinar and let's do the damn thing.
But I do know that's scary. And then we get in our own heads. I know too many women that are like, I gotta go clean the house before the house cleaner comes over. Wait, what?
Yeah.
And I think that's in our I gotta go tidy up before the organizer comes over.
That's what they're here for.
Yeah.
So I can imagine that this is super helpful to people because I mean I'm just thinking about my mom and all my exes that would lose their mind because they wanted me to do stuff a certain way. And I'm like, I don't understand what the issue is.
Yeah.
I really don't understand. It's not that I don't care, it's that I don't understand. And all I'm understanding is I'm doing it wrong.
Yeah.
I can't do anything with that. And so the framework or the styles, right? Micro, macro, visual, non-visual, those make total sense to me. Like I still swear I need me a glass door refrigerator. That would be like the ultimate so that I could see what's in there and I never double order groceries and I never run out of anything because I could see everything. Like I gotta that's the majority of the way I organize. Now there's some things where I'll have like little compartment, like for my backpack when I'm traveling with all my camera gear and stuff. Like I have it very right. There's a space, and I've got what do you call them? Shadow boards for like my remotes and jump drives and as portable. What do they call them? Hard drives, portable hard drives. I got them nice and organized because I got to be able to see them and they go in their place. And right, so there's, I under like I never would have given it. I couldn't label it before but I do understand. Okay, super visual, and there is some. I do have some micro tendencies, but for important things that I'm going to be touching frequently. For things that I'm not going to touch, I'm sorry. For things that I'm going to be touching infrequently, I'm kind of micro. For stuff that I touch all the time, like my clothes and this sort of thing, I'm macro, man. Just dump it on a box and I'm good. Whatever. And so giving it like I guess what I'm trying to say is knowing these styles or this framework, I think helps people. Do any of your coachees, the ones one-on-ones or the community group, do any of them feel like, man, I'm not fighting with the kids anymore. I'm not fighting with my significant other anymore. Does it have that kind of impact on them?
You have to ask them. Duh.
No.
You have to join us next month to ask them. I think it more has I think it has a bigger impact on the person in it. So let me
Mhm.
explain this because what you were just saying is, thank God we don't live together. But what I actually heard was, and you and I are very similar in this, I am a general categories. I am a non visual micro organizer. I don't want to see my stuff all the time. I want to find it in one step. Productive wise, I have to see everything I need. Period. I will go to that closet. I will grab my podcast bucket, which has my headphones, has my microphone, normally has a spare notebook. Because if I don't have it all in one thing, out ready to go, that's
Yes.
it. It's not happening. So I think the realization of it may, I'm sure it does impact the relationships of the house, right? Like I know it
No.
has here. I'm sure it has with me and my son, even though he's He's very much like me, so it just kind of works. But I think it more impacts our relationships with our health, with ourselves, with our own mental abilities of like, why isn't this working? Oh, because it's not set up for yourself, right? Like,
Yeah.
why
Yeah.
is a wall full of sticky notes to do list not working? Oh, because I don't want to see it all. Because
Ah,
it's not set up for my success. Why folding the sheets by set isn't working? Oh, because I just want to grab a flat one when I change the bedding and be done with it.
yes.
And I think that overall, once you get clearer with yourself, once you get, hey, self, why isn't this working? Then that outwardly can impact the relationships in the home or in the office. I think that just has a natural occurrence. But then also, if you've got littles, or if you've got a you, if you and I shared a space, I'd be like, okay, but why is it not working? Oh, because you're a non visual person. What the hell do you have everything on the board for, dummy?
Yeah.
Right? So, but you wouldn't talk to your kids like that. You're like, okay, but let's break it down. I'll never forget teaching my son to take over his laundry
Ah.
because I had to put on an 8-year-old boy's hat. I've never been an 8-year-old boy. I don't know what that. And the conversation was like, this is the outcome, bud. I don't want to do your laundry and I don't want you to call me from college. And I really don't want to touch a teenage boy's clothes.
Yeah.
How do we get from here, where I'm angry and resentful and confused, to here? And dialing it back, okay, oh, you need a no fold system. Let's start with that. Let's switch that out.
Yeah.
Oh, you need something visually marked on the washer on where to turn the dial. Let's go with that. Oh, you need a reminder on the calendar in the kitchen. Today's your day. Let's do that. And I think getting used to yourself helps you communicate with those you share spaces with
Yeah.
to make systems work for everybody.
God. Okay. So I mean, clearly, here's what's amazing is like hearing you talk about it to the level of granularity and understanding is this is a thing. With all the stuff that we have to deal with in the world, in our all our independent world, but in your world specifically, what was it about organization that just intrigued you so much for you to spend the amount of time necessary to get as clear as you are about what it means and how to do it?
Okay, say it again.
Yeah. Like, why do you obsess about organization?
Obsess. What?
Well, I say that because I think for me, obsess is it's a positive term because there's things that I understand to a degree. I mean, you've gone through the time management thing. Like, there's layers and layers of psychosis in there because it's
Mhm.
something that I obsess about. I spend enormous amounts of times thinking about it, doing it, analyzing why it works, analyzing why it doesn't work, tweaking and adjusting. And so that's what I mean by obsessed. Like, it's just consumed my mind to understand it better, not just for my own application, but also so that I could help other people with it.
Yeah. So I think obsessed because if the door is open, I have to close it. That's a
That's
whole
another
other layer. Honestly, in a simple way, I didn't like who I was when we weren't.
Ah,
I was, I can be a lot, but deep down, like, once you get to know me, that a lot is let's go together. What
yeah.
can we do? All the boats rise. How can I help? That's the kind of energy I really bring. But if you don't know me, you don't. It can be like,
Whoa,
okay,
yeah.
no. But I was just tired of. I was sick and tired of being sick and tired of being resentful,
Mm.
angry, and being asked questions.
And so that drove you to, okay, let me understand this. And then the pandemic hit, and so I got to shift my business. I can help people with this. And so here's a curious, and I'm going to ask it this way because, like, I started my business just over 3.5 years ago, and I had an idea of what I was going to be doing and what it was going to look like and all those things. Well, fast forward 3 years, and it is very different than what I wanted, what I thought I was going to be doing. And that's mostly informed by the people that reach out to me based on what I put out there for them to see. In terms, like you said, okay, I got to switch over to this organization thing. What did those conversations sound like back then compared to the evolution to now?
It was a lot more me asking the questions and me really breaking it down to understand what the need was. My need for home living is very different than yours, but it's very different than over there. And really honing in on the okay, but how do you want this room to feel when you walk into it? And then backstepping, okay, where are we and how do we get there?
Yeah.
And that really, that I think really encouraged it. Like when that mom asked me, okay, but how did you do that? It really hit me like, duh, what do you mean? Like,
Just do it. Yeah. Yeah.
you just do it. You have the argument, you get pissed off about dinner, and then it just happens. It really, duh, you yell at somebody and then they don't want you to yell at them again. And of course, you're cool. Like, fix it. But I realize it's not easy, right? I have no problems asking questions. I have no problem sometimes being okay, this is not working. And if you don't want me to come home from work tomorrow and scream at you again, we need to do something about it. Not me needing to solve it. I think people are scared of having hard conversations with their families, with their husbands, with their spouses, with their
Yes.
partners, whatever. Oh, they'll never just, okay, hold my beer.
Yeah.
Don't tell me we'll never.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm so proud of you and your sober journey, by the way.
Thank you.
Tell the squirrel. But I think I love a good challenge. And I like learning and reading and trying things out and solving that puzzle. It's just
Yeah,
like,
I feel it. Well, here's the other interesting thing. Like you've got these frameworks that obviously work because I mean, hell, I can make sense of them. And it sounds like your first interaction, like those discovery calls or whatever, are more about feeling. So like there's the feeling part and then helps you connect the different kind of frameworks or we'll say prescription to helping people make organization feel doable. Um, what and maybe I'm wrong, but it sounds like that was obvious from the beginning. It's a matter of feeling that then is the trigger that informs, okay, I don't want to feel like this anymore. If I want to feel different, we got to do something different. And you have the framework to help people get there.
yeah, it's breaking down and it's multiple layers of feeling, right? I don't want to feel resentful, but I also want my kitchen to feel inviting and productive.
Okay. Yeah.
So, how do we blend that? And then once I set it up, and then it's okay, mom's tired of cooking every night. How are we going to get them to start taking over? Ooh, how are we also going to get them to start doing the dishes? And
Yeah.
then it's slowly adding to that final goal, that final feeling. If you come to my house, I want you to probably not smell anything. My goal is to have no odor in my house. I know it's a weird thing, but I also want you to feel like I'm going to kick off my shoes, fall on the couch. She'll bring me a glass of wine or a cup of coffee or a snack,
Yeah.
whatever. Right? I want you to feel like,
Yeah.
some people want you to walk in and be like, cool, thank you for visiting. Bye.
Yes.
And that also can tie into your, okay, so let me ask you a question. Have you ever, I'm just going to ask, I didn't even ask permission. Have you ever gone somewhere, maybe somebody else's house, and you're just like uncomfortable?
Oh yeah.
Not
Yes.
just because they're unpleasant people.
No, just because of the layout, the setup. Absolutely. Yes.
Hello, organizing styles.
Mm, yeah.
Because if I go to somebody's house who's clean white surfaces, everything's pristine, I'm gonna feel like I'm not taking my shoes off. I'm not allowed to leave the mat. I'm gonna sit on the very edge of the chair and not touch anything. Where if
Yes.
I walk into a house, there's some color, there's maybe some kids' stuff over there, you got a fuzzy blanket. I'm like, oh, home.
Yes. So
That's it's the
that is
feeling.
organizational style right there.
It's the feeling and understanding not only your goals and feelings, but how you want the space to serve you.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, so folks, there you go. You got it. You walk into somebody's space and it feels like if you touch something, an alarm's going to go off. There's an organizational style there. But if you got squishy, fluffy stuff and colors, and that's a different organizational style. So, am I wrong? Like, I always thought I could just go to Lowe's or Amazon and buy organizational things, and then I would be organized.
Yes, you're wrong. Okay, great talk.
So, and how many of the people that you help start there? Is it like that's where everybody start?
That is that is a pet peeve. Okay, it's a backwards looking pet peeve because we've all been there, right? Like the
Yep.
end cap tells you, the ad tells you that it's a new year, new you, let's get organized for life. No, but that's what the outside world tells us. But I'm gonna tell you right now, if you don't know your organizing style, in 3 6 months you're gonna be super pissed that you just spent 60 $100 on new containers that didn't fix the problem.
Yeah.
And now, bonus, the problem's back. You have clutter from extra freaking containers.
Yes. Oh, I love it. I love it. This is a real life example. And I'm not like an organizer. I'm fine with clutter until it impacts production, right? Like my clothes. I won't fold or hang my clothes, clean clothes, until I have to dig like more than once. And I was like, okay, it's time to hang everything up because I came and I was looking for socks yesterday. I'm looking for socks again. There's 20 pair in there. I just need to fold them and put them away. Like I'm that way. Now here's my excuse because I travel so much. So I'm fancy. Anyways, I was helping somebody set up the Christmas tree for Christmas. And the instructions were go to the attic and bring the Christmas stuff down. And I said, okay. So I went to the attic. And guess what? It was not clear at all where the Christmas stuff was because everything was up there, like the Halloween stuff, the Thanksgiving stuff, the Christmas stuff, all the stuff. And I'm like, I don't know where anything is. So she says, okay, well, then let me show you. And now the tension is up. Okay, fine, let me show you. Like, whoa, whoa, wait, this isn't a me thing. And then, so it's okay, we're doing it. But in my brain, I'm like, this is going to take us 4 hours. It could be done in like less than two, but we can't do anything separate because I don't know where the things are. So fast forward, I said, hey, I got an idea. I'm going to add some more square footage up in the attic and I'm going to just separate all the stuff and 3 piles: Christmas pile, Thanksgiving pile, Halloween pile. And then we'll put some web over where the Halloween stuff is. That visual, that's where the Halloween stuff is. We'll put a turkey feather or something where the Thanksgiving stuff is. And then like garland where the Christmas stuff is. Like, my God, that'll be amazing. And so we did that, which made the next Christmas more productive or the setup of the tree more productive. My point in that is it doesn't bother me until it's starting to impact production. It also, what caught my attention was the fact that we were not having fun because of the arrangement. And so that was really like, ooh, this is a thing. We need to fix this. Now, I didn't go and guess what? There was a whole bunch of organizing bins and shelves and shit that was a separate pile because they didn't get used. He said, I've been trying to do this for forever. I'm like, yeah. So in terms of just adding a Christmas pile or separating it into a Christmas corner of junk, a Thanksgiving corner of junk, and a Halloween corner of junk, does that qualify as organization? And is that like a visual style?
That, yes, and yes.
Okay.
Because you need to, okay, so, and I will say, I'm going to go with she. When you had to ask her where things were, she's like, I'll just do it my effing self.
Yep. Yep. You got it.
Because in our brains, I'll just do it. It'll take me less time to do it myself than have to explain it to you. And then everybody's feelings are heightened, and I'm mad because you said you'd help.
Yes.
So you're I'm sorry, you aren't special. Those aren't your alone feelings. You share that with a lot of people. But the visual like labeling makes it visual. If you have something giant, colorful, obvious, then it's labeled, which makes it a visual opportunity. Now, were the bins clear or solid?
They were mixed. Like, so
Then
there
that's
was a set of clear and a
yeah.
set of solid. And I'm like, why are there two different kind? Well, because, right?
Yeah. So the when you get container specific,
Yeah,
if it's clear, it's visual. If it's solid, it's non-visual.
got it. Okay.
But if you put a big old label, bright, colorful, happy, obvious, preferably on three sides, top, front, and side,
Yep.
saying this is mini Christmas trees, brilliant. You've now enabled the visual organizer to achieve that finding ability.
Yeah.
So yes, all of the above.
All of the above. Got it. Got it. Okay. Now, I don't want to spill the tea on the whole 3S method, but I know the first S is simplify.
Yes.
What does that look like in practice?
So the definition of simplify, and I say definition because every month at the beginning of group we cover a space,
Okay.
and so you have that constantly. When we simplify a space, we are decluttering anything that does not serve our current selves. We are not saving for the, oh, I may get into that dress one day, or oh, I really loved when the kids wore it. Nope, current selves. Because we
Ooh.
are not reading our books backwards and we don't know that we're going to make it till tomorrow. So it is the decluttering part of right now.
Ooh. Oh, okay. So L&M family, if you didn't get that, it's decluttering for the current self, for the current condition, for who you are right now, not who you might be, who you aspire to be, who you remember you were. It's for right now. So what I'm interpreting is if I ain't going to be using it this week, I need to be getting rid of it.
Okay. No, you are pissing me off, sir. Because guess what? I'm not using my snow shovel this week, but I will in 2 months.
Okay.
So it's current season of life. I give myself a 6 month window because that's our rotation, right?
Yeah.
September is all about the office. We're moving into garage and outdoor stuff next, and then bed and bath and 6 month rotation.
Okay.
So if I am working in my closet
Yes.
and I have decluttered everything that I put on, and I'm like, oh, I'm still fat, and I take it back off, right?
Yeah.
It's not getting a hanger back. But at that time, September, I've done my closet. I'm probably going to flip on my hangers. So in 6 months, if that thing I was about, it does not get to say again. A lot
Ah,
of the time, if you're, I will, especially in monthly group, we encourage a, okay, it can live here for now being the thing. It may get an expire box. If you're emptying the kitchen,
yeah.
you put it in the garage, in the attic, in the trunk of your car, whatever it is. And in 6 months, when you're checking back in with that space and your little bring, bring, bring goes off, the box has not been opened. Guess what you don't need?
Yes. I
Yeah.
love
So,
it.
no, not right. Well, I'm not using this today. I get to get rid of it. No, you cannot.
Yeah.
But you do have to recognize and fully understand your current season and space of life.
Yes. I love it. Because I just got rid of some shirts for that reason. Like they were 30 pound to go shirts. And I haven't worn them. I can't like when I but the only good thing about those shirts is I don't have to iron them because when I put them on, I stretch out all the wrinkles. But they're a
Yeah.
safety hazard because the button might pop off and shoot somebody in the eye. So, I put them at the backpack of the closet. I said, man, I'm gonna focus. I'm gonna work. It was a few weeks ago. I'm like, man, I gotta get rid of shirts. I'm just like, I ain't gonna be there, and they're like out of fashion, out of style. Just get rid of them. You have more important things to focus on. So I love that. I thank you for that explanation. Help people kind of understand that. So it sounds like I go in there for a season. Yours is 6 months, and I imagine that can vary based on the person. And then there's a timeout or a trial set. Okay, maybe not, but let's just put it over there. We'll check back in next time on the next cycle. And if it's still not relevant, not applicable, whatever, I get rid of it or not, put it back into cycle, whatever that is.
And can I tell you why that
Yes,
is?
yes.
And it's a big why for me. It's like we talked about earlier, that mental clutter. If I go to my closet and I see my skinny Melissa dress that I'm going to get back into one day, every day I see that, I'm like, no, it's still fat.
Mm,
Oh, if you would have kept those shirts, you'd be like, oh, maybe tomorrow. I'm not working hard enough. You are working hard enough. You're not in high school anymore.
yep, yep.
And it's part of that mental clutter that we're just issuing on ourselves that we don't need.
Got it. So it's like keeping that is almost a form of abuse. Like I'm just flogging myself by keeping that front and center that adds to the stress, the
Yeah.
mental clutter.
Yep.
Damn. But you're not a therapist.
Mm-mm. I don't get paid enough for that. My rates would be like, pew!
Yeah, yeah. I know for a fact that this framework, this thinking is helpful, but it's like a lot of things, kind of like the book that you referenced earlier. I knew that was going to help people, just not me. Oh my goodness. Okay. So, are you ready for the grand slam closing question, Miss Melissa?
Okay, so yes, because I'm an overthinker, so of course I've been listening. So I'm like, how can I answer this correctly? So I'm ready.
Good. And I know you're ready because I mean, you just told like your whole story of getting into organization, doing one-on-one coaching, helping people in your community. Like it's clear that you are here to serve. And I mean, for real, you're like enhancing the quality of life for people, not just the people you work with, but the people in their space. And so, because of that, I know your answer is going to be badass. So, here's the question: what is the promise you are intended to be?
Disney princess.
Yeah, mission accomplished. That
Ow. So I could not screw with you
was
more.
good.
I think, I don't think, I promise to be better tomorrow than I am yesterday in the ship that we are.
Mm,
So we are friends. We are entrepreneurs. We are sometimes sastastic question, let's rise together ship. So I promise to call you out on the bullshit when you question yourself to help you grow as an entrepreneur, but also promise to be an ear of a friend when you need it.
damn.
I promise myself to continue working on going to the grave empty.
Mm,
I promise my community to meet me where you are. To, oh, you need something that's under $10 here. Oh, you need accountability here. You need me to understand your situation better. I'll get back with you. I promised my son that, good luck. I'll save some back for your future therapy. You are covered in character, but also it's a safe space.
yeah.
I promised my bestie, okay, do you need a shovel, a fire pit, a ride? Like, what? However, you need me to show up, I promise to show up how you need me to the best of my abilities on the day you call.
Damn. Mic drop. Did you have fun?
Does that count?
Oh my God, you freaking rocked it, sister. Well done. Was this fun, Miss Izzy?
Dude, we always have fun.
I know we do.
You're like a brother from another mother,
Yeah, yeah,
far,
likewise.
far
So
away.
I forgot to ask this, but if people weren't in love with you before you answered the question, there's no doubt they're going to say, man, I got to be in touch with Melissa. Where do we send them? Where's the best place for them to like get in contact with you and get more of your flavor?
Honestly, the website,
Okay.
hopefulsimplicity.com, it's got links to the socials. So if you're an Instagram or Facebook person, you can find them all there. My email's there, the community information, everything's there.
10-4. So hopefulsimplicity.com, folks. Hit up Melissa because she's awesome. And if you know people that organization is killing them and they need some simplicity in their life, Miss Melissa can help them out. Thank you for sticking it out all the way to the end. I know you got a whole lot of stuff going on. And in appreciation for the gift of time that you have given this episode, I want to offer you a free PDF of my book, Becoming the Promise You're Intended to Be. The link for that bad boy is down in the show notes. Hit it. You don't even have to give me your email address. There's a link in there. You just click that button and you can download the PDF. And if you share it with somebody that you know who might feel stuck or be caught up in self-destructive behaviors, that would be the ultimate. You sharing that increases the likelihood that it's going to help one more person. And if it does help one more person, then you're contributing to me becoming the promise I am intended to be. Be kind to yourself, be cool, and we'll talk at you next time.